I'm in the custody, not legal custody or anything, but the custody of a child that I thought was mine, and um, I found out that he wasn't mine through DNA test recently. And I told
Wow.
the mother let her know to come get the child, and she doesn't want to.
What?
So I don't want to be uh, responsible for him. So I took him to somewhere I thought was safe and was safe for him, and I was comfortable with. So
Okay, hold on. How old is the kid?
he's a year and like 5 months, 6 months.
Did you sign the birth certificate?
No,
Thank God. Whew. Whew.
And where did you take the kid?
family member's house,
Her family or your family?
my family.
Yeah, she
Yes.
gone.
Okay. So she doesn't want the kid, and you don't want the kid.
Yeah, in a sense, yes.
Yeah, it's not his child.
What's going to happen, man? Most likely you're going to have to contact TPS. TPS is going to get involved.
Right.
You know, uh, how long you been having that kid? A whole
Two,
year?
nah,
Since the kid was born?
almost a year.
Oh, so
Mm.
you've been having the kid since the kid was born.
Full time, no. Full time, no. It's like been like 2, 3 months full time, but I have been in his life the whole time.
It's another man's
I
baby.
got you. I got you.
It's low
Yes,
down.
I mean, and your family member, man,
Mm.
the kid only one, man.
Yeah.
How old is the mom?
25, 26.
Wow.
So y'all kind of on the same age, you and the
Yes.
mom? Yeah. Yeah, that's something, bro. CPS will have to get involved with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably call
So she threatened to file an Amber Alert because I don't want to give. I guess I told her to come get the child, and I told her
But hold on, you just told me she didn't. You just told me that she didn't want the child.
she doesn't. I told her to come pick him up, and I told her that I'm dropping them off at my family member's house. She demanded the information to the family member's house so she can keep a contact. But I'm like no, just come get him. So she wants to file an Amber Alert on me because I'm not trying to give her the information.
What?
But I just told her to come get the child. You want to deal with that.
Right. Yeah, man, that don't make no sense, man.
It don't.
Call CPS, bro. Y'all gotta figure that out, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate it, man.
No problem.
So this woman had a baby with another man. This guy finds out a year and a half later that he is not the father, not the father. And now she left him with the kid that's not his, and she don't want to come get him? What kind of foolishness is this? He is not responsible for this child because it's not his. It is not his child. He's not responsible for it. And hell, rightfully so. This, ma'am, this is your child. It's not mine. I have no responsibility for this child. Thank God that this brother did not sign the birth certificate, because if he signed the birth certificate legally, he will be responsible for this child, even though it is not biologically his. If y'all enjoying this content so far, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I want to hear what y'all think. Do you have a story similar to this? Do you have a story where you thought you were the child but DNA test proved wrong? Do you have a story where a woman tried to put a baby on you? I want to hear what y'all think about this. And also, do a favor for free. That means a lot to me. Hit the like, share, and subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. This is the reason why men are fighting for these laws to change, because this is completely unfair. If this guy has signed the birth certificate, she's trying to stick this man with a baby that's not his. Thankfully, he has no legal obligation. But now she's talking about she want to get an Amber Alert for this child. But ma'am, you don't want to come get him. She needs to come get her responsibility. Yes, he raised his child for a year and a half, and I know it's heartbreaking to find out someone that you thought was your child is really not yours. How many times have we heard this story about men getting DNA tests, married and unmarried? We've heard this so many times, the guys getting a DNA test just to find out the kid is not theirs, about 30% of the time. And these are just men that decide to get a DNA test. See, this is why men have been fighting for a DNA test to be legal at birth. Just like that law that's passed in Tennessee that many women are fighting about, crying about, that they hate the law. They hate that law in Tennessee that requires DNA tests at birth. This is the reason why. This is the reason why we want men to get a DNA test at birth, to prove if this man is legally obligated to take care of this child. He wants to know if this is his child, this is his blood, this is his DNA, because we've gone so long to think that, oh, women can't cheat. Women are pure. They don't cheat if they're in a relationship. They won't do anything to step out of the relationship. Not only did this woman step out of a relationship with him, she let another man shoot up the club, get all up inside her, and then had another man's baby, and then put it on this guy because he's the responsible one. She had sex with Pookie or Ray Ray, and yet they disappeared, but he's the responsible one. And she wants to stick the child with him because, he's a good guy. He would raise a child. Yeah, if it was his, but he's not legally obligated to raise his child. This is why DNA tests should be proven at birth. I don't care how many women want to argue this fact, and again, 30% of DNA tests that are taken are proven to be not the father. This is married and unmarried. Again, this is why, guys, you have to protect yourself out here. If you have a baby, if you think that you are having a baby with the woman, get a DNA test, especially if you're not married. Get a DNA test. Demand a DNA test. This guy was smart. He did not sign the birth certificate. And a year and a half later, he got a DNA test. It's kind of a year late, but at least he still did it. At least he wasn't 5-10 years down the line and he finally get a DNA test to find out that this child that he's been raising for so long is not his child. He has no legal obligation to this child. All in all, you got to protect yourself out here, because you think you in love with your girl or, this, that, and the third, y'all having a child together, just to find out that she stepped out on you. And, we've heard this so many times how, men are dogs, men are cheating, this, that, and the third. What is this woman? What do we call this woman who had a baby by another man while she was in a relationship with this dude? What do we call a woman who is leaving her child with some man that is not the father, and she don't want to come get him? Is she not a deadbeat mother? What would we call a man that did this? If proving the child was his and he just left and didn't want to be found, wouldn't we call him a deadbeat dad? She's a deadbeat mother. Absolutely. You can't argue this. Protect yourself out here. Get a DNA test. Strap up. Make sure that you are out here. If you do want to have children, make sure you are married first. But overall, honestly, married or unmarried, you want to get a DNA test because you want to know if this child is mine. Because nowadays, you don't know. A woman can say that's your child, but there's only one true way to prove it, and that's with a DNA test. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I want to hear what y'all got to say. I want to hear what's your thoughts on this. Do you have a story where a woman tried to put a baby on you? Do you have a story where you thought you were the father and DNA test proved otherwise? Let me know what you think in the comment section. I want to hear about it. Anyway, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.